Good morning, friends. This morning quote is: true love is often defined not just by the joy of companionship, but by prioritizing the well being of another person, the needs of the loved one. True love really means giving sacrifice for the one whom you love. It requires personal discomfort and letting go one's own desire. Friends, generally we have a misconception about if you about love for someone. Suppose you love your parents. Does it really mean that only you will expect that your parents will take care of you? No, no, not at all. True love is often defined not just by part of being the joy of being together, the joy of being companionship, but by the willingness to make sacrifices for another person's happiness. If you are really sacrificing for your parents' happiness, your brother's happiness, your sister's happiness, your family's happiness, this selfless act involves prioritizing the well-being and needs of your loved one. If you really love your family, you need to sacrifice your own desire. It requires personal discomfort. You will have to undergo personal discomfort for your loved ones. Even when it requires personal discomfort, letting go one's own desire. Forget about your own desire. Work for the welfare of your family, your brothers and sisters, or anyone whom you love. It is a deliberate choice to elevate we from me. Don't think about me and I, think about we. Hence, here is an important definition of sacrificing for love. Sacrifice in love is not about being a dormant or a losing oneself, but rather about a conscious, voluntary decisions to put a partners or the put your loved ones in need first. You take care of the need of your loved one. It is an act of giving up something of personal value, time, comfort, personal goal, or ego for the betterment of the other. For instance, if you have siblings, your brothers and sisters, they are younger, and if you are working somewhere in a company or in a corporate sector, you are getting a meager salary, let us say of 50,000. And your in your house your father is a retired person. Now you need to sacrifice a part of your salary for the education of your siblings, your brothers and sisters, because there is no one to take better care, financial care as well as educational care. So the voluntary act, the sacrifice, is done out of love and compassion. If you do not have compassion and love for your loved ones, you cannot sacrifice your own desire. People nowadays in materialistic world are thinking about their own desire, their own luxuries of life. They often think of the living in luxuries. They think that I will have bungalow, I will have a luxurious car, but they don't think that the family from where they have come, the dust of poverty they have risen. Now, is his or her not responsibility to uplift the family, uplift the members of the family, to comfort the parents? Nowadays, it is an irony that in big cities, the children live behind their old parent in old age home, and they go to the foreign countries for earning more and more money. Now, where is the ethical sense of those children? They have been brought up right from the lap of the mother to that height. Their parents have sacrificed everything for them. Now they are living behind their parents in the old age home, and they're going abroad. See, where is the ethics? Where is the ethics of that morality? Where is that love? The love is dead. They have no sensitiveness about that. The parents who have really sacrificed from day one to till date, they have never expected anything. They have only expected love and affection, togetherness. If the child works in India and earns little bit, small amount, doesn't matter. But if he is accompanying, if he is living together with the parents, giving love and affection, care to them, now it is worth living. So love and sacrifice doesn't mean you have really been giving money. By you are working over there, you are sending money and in dollars and your parents are happy. No. At the time when they are old, at the time when they are helpless, you should be with them. The voluntary act, the true sacrifice, is done out of love and compassion, not self destructive. Authentic sacrifice is about selflessness, not sacrificing your own mental and physical health. Where is the question of sacrificing mental and physical health? You keep yourself mentally healthy, physically healthy, financially healthy. But the persons who have really loved you right from day one, when you are in the lap of your mother, when you are just feeding on your mother's milk, now that person doesn't want anything from you. They want love and affection, they want togetherness, they don't want to be betrayed. See, the betrayal in love is the most dangerous thing. If you have really loved someone and if you betray the trust of your parent, betray the trust of your teacher, betray the trust of your loved ones, it is not at all a love. Betrayal in love is the most dangerous thing. See, true love requires sacrifice, demonstration of commitment. You must be committed to what you are expected to do. Everyone in this world is in need of other. Don't you think that every one of us needs the companionship, need the help of others? So commitment in love is the most important thing. Sacrifice is a tangible measure of love's depth. If you are sacrificing your own desires, certain desire for the betterment of your family, you are really showing the true love. When you sacrifice yourself, show the other person that their happiness is more valuable than your own desire. Building trust and intimacy. When both partners are willing to sacrifice for each other, it creates profound trust, security, and a deeper emotional bond. Transcending selflessness. Love often demands that we move past our own comfort zone and selfish tendencies to accommodate another person's need. Suppose you have a friend who is always standing behind you in all the difficulties. Now the time has come that he needs your help. What should you do? Shouldn't you come forward and help him? Definitely. He is expecting you to help. And if his expectation goes void, if you are not ready to help, if you are not prioritizing to the needs of your friend, you are not at all a friend. Choosing to attend an important event for your partner's career instead of staying home or relax. Suppose your partner needs your support in one of the interviews, one of his career. Suppose he has opted some career options and he needs your educational support. You must support him. You must guide him as a friend, as a guide. Supporting dream, supporting your partner in pursuing his dream requires significant change in your mindset. Nowadays in this world, the mindset of the people is very narrow. They always think about themselves. They don't think about the others. They just think that, well, my comfort is my priority. Why? Supporting your partner, pursuing in dream requires significant lifestyle change, like moving a new city, time and service, giving up leisure time to help a loved one. If your younger brother is preparing for some competitive exam, at least make out 1 hour time, just sort out 1 hour time for the guidance of your younger brother or younger sister and sit with them. Make them comfortable in all the subjects where they feel difficulty. Swallowing your own pride during an argument. Don't be egoistic. Apologize for every mistake that you commit in front of your parent. Silent support. Being present and supportive in the background without showing that you are really supporting. It is critical to distinguish between healthy sacrifice and unhealthy sacrifice. But sacrifice is a sacrifice. So we have to always be ready to sacrifice our desire for the betterment of the others. And that is what is true love. Thank you. Have a nice morning. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh.